I mean, wow. Wow.
Angel Reese is definitely finding her own, and I think
Knowing the way they treat her, they would probably fine her and suspend her.
The behavior that Angel Reese has been displaying is embarrassing.
Angel Reese just got suspended on July 7th after dropping a dominant 22 points and 15 rebounds, only to suffer a heartbreaking 2-point loss to the Washington Mystics. But what really exploded across the internet wasn't the stat line. It was the moment she smacked a clipboard clean out of her assistant coach's hands on live national TV. That wasn't just frustration, that was a boiling point.
It's another day of the Angel Reese drama because she has simply smacked the clipboard out of an assistant coach's hands. Yes.
is walking over to the bench and she slaps the clipboard out of her coach's.
And now, the Chicago Sky has suspended her indefinitely. The entire WNBA is in shock. Let's set the scene. It's July 7th. Reese is putting on a show. 22 points, 15 boards, 4 assists. Another dominant double-double, but it wasn't enough. The Sky lost again, 79-81. Another close call, another gut punch. But no one was talking about her performance. No celebration, no praise.
Are you kidding me? That is one of the most disrespectful acts I've ever witnessed by a professional athlete towards their coach, one of their coaches. But this is some Bush League lack of respect. This behavior can't happen.
Ended up losing by 2 points at the end of the game. Angel Reese had a great game. She had 22 points, 15 rebounds. There were some questionable calls from the referees on both ends of the floor during this game.
Because during a heated timeout with cameras rolling and tension sky high, Angel Reese lost it. She didn't yell, she didn't argue. She slapped the clipboard right out of her coach's hands. And just like that, the highlight reel got replaced with a moment that screamed louder than any buzzer beater. Twitter exploded, TikTok caught fire, Instagram was flooded, Clutch Sports dropped the clip, and within minutes, it was everywhere. And fans, they were split down the middle. Some said it was passion, others said it was pure disrespect. Either way, no one could ignore it. And let's be real, this wasn't some meaningless blowout where emotions boiled over in a forgettable moment. This was a war, a game that could have flipped the season, but once again, it slipped away from Chicago's fingers. And this time, Angel didn't just show her frustration.
She can't get out of her own way. And I don't give a rat's how frustrated she is.
Like, they are not doing well this season. I think that is evident. It doesn't look like they are going to make playoffs.
Coach do not have control of this basketball team. Hence why they could be losing these damn games, man.
She's a competitor. Love or hate Angel Reese, she's a competitor. She's a fierce competitor.
And she's right. The WNBA refs blow.
She made it the story, because when you're the face of the franchise, when little girls wear your jersey, and when your highlights dominate social media, everything you do matters. And lately, Angel's actions are sending a message, and it ain't about leadership, it's about chaos. This team, it's not just losing on the scoreboard, it's losing its identity. And that clipboard slap, that might have been the clearest signal yet that the locker room is cracking at the seams. Because this isn't about one mistake, and it's about a pattern, a culture problem. And right now, Angel Reese is at the center of the storm. Let's talk body language. Shrugging off coaches, heated glares, eye rolls. This isn't just a bad game here and there. This is consistent tension, building week after week. And you felt all of it explode in that one moment. Now some fans are still defending her. She's fiery. She's competitive.
Now, guys, I'm not one to blow up negativity, but Angel Reese is supposed to be leading young women and being a great example to girls and kids all over the world.
This was just a moment of frustration at the end of the game.
Tyler Marsh has no control over this basketball team. At this point, it's looking like his leadership is questioned as a head coach with some of the tactics and things that go down with Angel Reese and this damn basketball team.
She's sick of losing. And look, we get that. Fire is good. Passion is powerful, but unchecked, it burns bridges. And in that moment, it wasn't fire. It was defiance. It was a statement. I'm done listening. So now everyone's asking, where's the leadership? What did Coach Tyler Marsh do in that moment? Nothing. No timeout, no benching, no accountability in real time. And that silence, that was louder than the slap. Because if your star player can publicly disrespect a coach and there's no response, then who's really in charge? That's not coaching, that's crisis management. And it's not the first sign of trouble. The Sky have had emotional meltdowns, sideline chaos, and chemistry issues all season long. Critics are calling Marsh soft, ineffective, even suggesting he's lost the locker room. And when that happens, the whole franchise starts shaking. Now here's what hurts the most. This was supposed to be Angel Reese's breakout year. She's averaging a double-double. She's got all-star numbers. She's the most marketable young star the WNBA has seen in years.
Don't nobody care about the double-double no more, bro. We know Angel Reese can get double-doubles. This ain't, you know what I'm saying, at this point, it is what it is. This is what she does.
Really stepped up. Also, her field goal percentage across the board has also made a leap.
I think we just have great teammates, great vets, great coaches that continue to tell us to just keep working and keep pushing.
But none of it matters when every week brings new headlines about her behavior, not her performance. And now the big question is rising louder than ever. Has Angel Reese become bigger than the team? Is she now untouchable? Have coaches and teammates stopped holding her accountable? Because if that's the case, we're looking at a full-blown implosion. You can't build a championship team on talent alone. You need discipline. You need leadership. You need players who can rise under pressure without exploding. And right now, Chicago is sitting on a powder keg. Let's rewind even more. This isn't the first time drama has followed Angel Reese this season. Back in June 2025, it was Sky versus Fever, Reese versus Caitlin Clark. And it wasn't just a rivalry, it was a showdown.
Backs the clipboard out the assistant coach hands. Just not a good look from Angel Reese as a basketball player. Just like I stated, man, she's supposed to be a leader among young women across the world. And completely disrespectful by Angel. 2-game suspension at minimum, bro. At minimum.
Words were exchanged. Elbows flew. It turned ugly and fast. And the result, an indefinite suspension for Angel Reese. The message was loud and clear. Her behavior was becoming a liability. She came back, but the drama didn't die down. Just a few weeks later, July 2025, Sky lose another tight one to the Minnesota Lynx. But Angel wasn't just mad about the game. She torched the referees in the post-game presser. Called them diabolical, said she was tired of cheap calls, even dropped the line, "I don't give a damn if I get fined." That's not just frustration, that's a war with the league. And yeah, the fines came, again. So now it's not just coaches, it's not just refs, it's not just teammates. Angel Reese is in the ring with everyone, and she's swinging. Some fans love it. They call it passion, authenticity. They say she's standing up for herself.
But that has to be fixed, and I don't give a damn if I get fined because that shit cheap, and I am tired of the shit. Because I've been nice and I've been humble with it, but I am tired of the shit. Stretch of the games, and I think just continue to fight through that and keep pushing through that will be great for us.
I mean, and she's getting destroyed.
That type of behavior is unacceptable for any player on any level of sports, bro.
But critics, they say she's out of control, writing checks with her mouth that the team can't cash. And you know what's wild? There might be some truth on both sides. Because yes, the media goes harder at Angel Reese than most. Male players explode and they get called intense. Angel Reese does it and it's a meltdown. And that double standard, it's real. But still, when you're the face of your team, your league, your brand, you have to know when to stop pouring gas on the fire. Now the Sky front office is stuck. Suspend her again, you risk backlash from fans. Let it slide, you lose the locker room. It's a lose-lose situation and the pressure is building. And don't think for a second trade rumors aren't brewing. Every team has a breaking point. And right now, Chicago's getting real close. So here's the question. Can Angel Reese turn it around? Can she channel the fire, the energy, the raw emotion into leadership? Can she stop letting her emotions hijack the moment and instead own the moment? Because if not, this isn't just a suspension, it's the beginning of the end. Like, comment, and subscribe if you think this story is just heating up and we haven't seen the last twist yet.